before, but will it rain? Thank you so much for joining us on this Saturday, the second day of September. I'm Katrina Smith, and what a spectacular morning already outside. If you missed summer in August, it's returned for September with those temperatures. I mean, I woke up and I walked outside this morning, it was still warm.
Yeah, and even tomorrow, too. Tomorrow morning's going to feel more tropical. We've had basically fall with clouds, with rain. It was just a...
It's funny, people that enjoy that really enjoyed August, and people that don't enjoy that said August was just a flop, right?
Yeah, and now we're going to get a little bit of summer, a taste of summer that has been avoiding us for August. And here's a look at our Cavvy Tower camera. Yeah, again, beautiful weather this morning. Also noticed, too, on some of the trees, we do have some color changing here, here up on the hilltop. Temperature is currently 62 degrees with low humidity, and things are quiet and dry in the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2, top of the radar, but we are not entirely 100% dry this afternoon. As you look our way to the west, there is an approaching frontal boundary that could produce a spotty shower this evening, but nothing major. This is lacking any deep moisture. But again, today, partly sunny skies, pleasant conditions, highs in the upper 70s. We'll have a look at the full weekend, holiday weekend forecast coming up. Back to you, Katrina.
Thank you so much, Eric. 6 people.
The WKTV Tower Cam is brought to you by the Central Association for the Blind and Visually Impaired. From Central New York's most dependable weather team, here's meteorologist Eric Gage.
Good morning and happy Saturday. We have a beautiful start to the day today with temperatures already reaching the mid to upper 50s with plenty of sunshine. And for today, nice weather, still a low chance for a shower. I'll get into that in just a minute. But first, though, here's a live look at downtown Utica from an Nexus camera. A beautiful start to the day today. Things are currently dry here locally in the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2, top of the radar, but we're still monitoring to the west an approaching weak front that could produce, again, a spotty shower in this afternoon and this evening. But again, it's lacking any real moisture with this system, so any rain showers should be light and variable. Temperatures already in the upper 50s, even low 60s across some parts of central New York this morning. 61 Westmoreland, 63 Whitesboro, 55 in Big Moose, 62 in Deansboro. To the south, 57 Cooperstown, 59 in Schenevus, 48 degrees, a little cooler over in Norwich. And a look at our Labor Day weekend forecast again today. Beautiful weather, temperatures climbing up into the upper 70s to low 80s, maybe in the lower elevations, with a chance again of those spotty showers closer to the evening. We do dry out the overnight tonight into tomorrow. Sunny weather, temperatures in the mid 80s with, again, increasing humidity, but still the highest humidity is expected on Monday for Labor Day itself, with temperatures climbing up into the upper 80s, with again sunny conditions into a mostly dry weather pattern for the near future. And this is basically what's been going on over pretty much this past month or so. We've had this really hot weather south of our area, the jet stream pattern favoring basically rain systems moving through the area. However, for the next few days, the jet stream is being more variable. It's moving up to the north, meaning that this hot air can actually reach into central New York. And that's what will cause our temperatures next week to climb up into the upper 80s to maybe low 90s. And so again, for today, looking at partly sunny to partly cloudy skies, increasing clouds by 5 to 6 p.m. And again, that spotty showers possible heading into this evening. Regardless, things dry out by tomorrow morning. Temperatures starting out in the upper 50s to low 60s. A beautiful weather expected with sunshine. Temperatures climbing up into the low 80s by Sunday evening. Another chance for some clouds overnight tomorrow night. And then looking at Labor Day itself, warmer with highs in the mid to upper 80s with plenty of sunshine. And so for today, highs in the upper 70s to low 80s, partly sunny skies, pleasant conditions. Tonight, lows down into the upper 50s to low 60s with decreasing clouds. Our 7-day forecasts, that warm air continues for Tuesday and Wednesday. Again, those highs approaching the upper 80s to low 90s. And our trivia question, how many people marched during the first Labor Day parade?
Let's go with maybe 1,000 B.
A little
100.
more.
I was going to go less.
10,000 people marched. And,
kidding.
yeah, and it was in New York City, I believe. And it was, if I can get this correct,
Yep, the very first Labor Day
1882,
parade.
September 5th.
1882. And 1,000 people, they got 1,000 people together to march in it.
10,000. Well, it was in between
10,000.
10,000 and 20,000 numbers kind of. It's 1880s. It's hard to get an exact head count of how many go to a parade, but
No kidding. That's very interesting. I think we're going to do the origins of Labor Day next, right?
maybe not.
No, we have other trivia. Thank you so much, Eric. So welcome back, and thank you for joining us for another half hour of News Channel 2's Weekend Today. I'm Katrina Smith. Meteorologist Eric Gage is over in the Weather Center on this Labor Day weekend, and you're tracking the tropics still because there's not so much going on around here, huh?
Yeah, pretty quiet right now, and the tropics have gotten way more active within the past couple of weeks. I'm going to keep mentioning it
Got
too.
some names there now.
Yeah, we got a bunch of names. They were forecasting an active hurricane season, and here we are. We have two tropical storms currently. We have Gert and, I'm pretty sure if I pronounce this correctly based off of what their website says, Kataya. Yeah, I thought the
kidding.
same thing. Yeah, I guess it's Kataya, but that's at least what the Atlantic Storm name pronunciations is on their website. Idalia is still weakening into a post-tropical cyclone, but we're monitoring this system right here, this little red outline as a tropical wave could form, and models right now are hinting at hooking north, missing the U.S., but we got to monitor that just in case. Here locally, though, temperatures are in the low 60s. Beautiful weather this morning. Still monitoring the chance of a spotty shower this evening as a weak frontal boundary moves in from the northwest. But again, regardless, still nice weather this afternoon with highs approaching the upper 70s to low 80s. Nice weather will continue this holiday weekend, and warm weather will return as well. Look at that full forecast is coming up. Back to you, Katrina.
Thank you, Eric. If you're looking for something to do this Labor Day weekend,
The WKTV Tower Cam is brought to you by the Central Association for the Blind and Visually Impaired. From Central New York's most dependable weather team, here's meteorologist Eric Gage.
Good morning. A beautiful start to your Saturday with plentiful sunshine and temperatures already climbing up into the low 60s in the Mohawk Valley. Here's a live look a little south in Oneonta. Here's a view from the Hartwick College camera looking in the far distance to SUNY Oneonta in the village of Oneonta to the bottom right. Again, gorgeous blue skies over there, as well as blue conditions in the skies here across all of central New York. A live look at the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. We are still dry. However, to the northwest, we are monitoring our next chance of seeing any, if any rain at all, from a weak frontal boundary pushing through this evening, bringing in some clouds and maybe a spotty shower. Skywatcher checking in this morning, 57 Curtis Corners, 60 New Hartford, 62 in Clinton, a little cooler, 49 degrees over in Westdale earlier on. And to the south, temperatures in the 50s, 54 Edmiston, 54 in Hartwick, and 57 degrees in Milford. We're looking ahead to a more summer-like weekend for Labor Day weekend. Starting out today, again, cloudy skies, highs in the upper 70s to low 80s, a chance of a spotty shower in the evening hours. For tomorrow, though, things dry out with plentiful sunshine, temperatures climbing up into the mid-80s, and humidity will be slowly on the rise, but will be way more noticeable by Monday for Labor Day itself, with highs approaching the mid to upper 80s, again with sunshine and high humidity. And the heat is coming from a change in our weather pattern. Here is basically what our weather pattern was for almost all of August. We had cool air kind of sinking down as the jet stream, which steers air currents, still was over the central New York area. However, as we head into this coming week, the jet stream's moving north, and that means that hot air can move in, and that'll mean warmer conditions for Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. And so to our skycast, again, partly cloudy skies today, increasing clouds closer to 5:30 to 6 o'clock. A spotty shower possible from that weak frontal boundary. Things dry out by early Sunday morning with temperatures in the upper 50s to low 60s. Another nice day with plentiful sunshine tomorrow with highs approaching the low to mid 80s. And so for today, highs in the upper 70s to low 80s with partly sunny skies, pleasant conditions, decreasing clouds tonight. Lows down into the upper 50s to low 60s. Our 7-day forecast, Labor Day looking sunny and very warm, highs in the upper 80s. Tuesday and Wednesday approaching almost 90 degrees with plentiful sunshine. And then rain chances do return as we head into the end of this coming week. And our trivia question, Jimmy Buffett was one of the richest musicians of all time. What was his net worth as of 2023?
Well, I read somewhere that Margaritaville became like a billion-dollar industry just from all the products that stemmed from it. So if he got all that money, then I would say D. I'm going to go big.
$1 billion, you're right. And according to Forbes, yeah, he from the Margaritaville song, he turned it into a holdings empire.
Wow.
And it says an estimated $180 million. He also made almost $500 million just from touring and recording his songs. So the fact that he made $500 million just from song sales lets you know how much of an artist he was.
We all love
impactful.
Margaritaville.
Yeah, instant classic.
Instant. All right, thank you so much, Eric. Well, sure, it's still...
Most dependable weather team. Here's meteorologist Eric Gage.
And let's take a look at the forecast now.
Yeah.
Everything's normal. Everything's fine.
Everything's totally normal. Nothing's going on. Yeah, we do have some clearing conditions moving through the area at this point. We're going to condense the weather down into one segment here tonight. First, though, here's a live look at our Nexus camera looking at downtown Utica. Some of us did see some showers this evening, and it was from a weak disturbance as expected, although it did produce a little more rain than usual. If we take a look at the 6-hour time loop right here, you notice that this weak frontal boundary moved through, bringing in some scattered showers. And besides that, just an isolated shower detected in western Oneida County at this point, and that will be moving through the area. But beyond that, though, things will dry out once again by tomorrow morning, and another dry day is expected for your Sunday. Local temperatures across the area are currently in the mid-60s, 63 Westmoreland, 67 in Whitesboro, 65 in Little Falls. In the North Country, Big Moose 62, Inlet 65 degrees. And to the south, Cooperstown 65, Skeena 62, Sherburne at 67, and Norwich with 63 degrees. Now what to expect for tomorrow? Well, it's starting out with temperatures in the low 60s, warming up into the mid to upper 70s by noontime and the low 80s, to even mid 80s by 3 to 4 p.m. Wind speeds between 5 to 10 miles per hour. Not as windy tomorrow, too. Lots of sunshine, but the big story is going to be humidity. It will start to return tomorrow and remain high throughout the start of this coming work week. In fact, first, though, taking a look at rainfall chances. We mentioned over the past couple of days, at least for this evening, the rainfall chances were low but non-zero. Same thing for Sunday. The day's looking dry, but another weak disturbance moves through Sunday night. That could also spark a spotty shower or two, but things do dry out for Monday and Tuesday before weather starts to unsettle as the high pressure keeping things dry in our area starts to break down into Thursday and Friday. And I did mention that humidity too. Humid on Sunday, tropical-like conditions with dew points in the 70s for Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday of this coming work week. And this is all due to the setup of the jet stream. Typically, in at least what we saw in August, the jet stream moved right over central New York, meaning that we're getting these cool conditions with rainy patterns, clouds. But as we head into the start of the work week, this dome of hot air moves into the northeast as the jet stream moves north, and that means, again, hotter conditions are expected. And so again, for tonight, that weak disturbance pushes through. Spotty shower coming to an end. Things drying out by early tomorrow morning. Temperatures in the low 60s. Sunday afternoon, highs approaching the low to mid 80s with plenty of sunshine and again, humid conditions. And then as we head into Sunday night, that secondary weak disturbance moves through. Again, could produce a spotty shower. Nothing as rainy as this past evening. And then by early Monday morning, temperatures already starting out in the mid 60s with temperatures climbing up into the mid to even upper 80s by Monday evening. And so again, for tonight, low 62 degrees, mostly clear, isolated showers coming to an end. Tomorrow, highs in the mid 80s, warm conditions, and again, looking humid. Our 7-day forecast. We are looking at sunshine for Labor Day, lingering into Tuesday and Wednesday, with scattered showers and storms returning Thursday and Friday as an unsettled weather pattern moves in to wrap up the end of the work week. Ben?
And now from the Sports